Y'all, welcome to another general oracle reading. This is a collective reading for all signs. I hope you guys are doing okay on Valentine's Day. And I'm going to start with the messengers of the heart. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys who are in love. That's beautiful. Or have somebody that you love very much to enjoy this day with. I've got from the messengers of the heart, I've got solitude. Time spent in solitude has given them a chance to get to know themselves better and set a more solid foundation. Okay? Then we've got the player. The player lifestyle that once defined everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. You don't want to be a player anymore, collective. He wants to get to know you. He wants to start over. If at one time y'all were together and he didn't treat you rightly, he was, treated you poorly, wasn't very kind, didn't show you your worth, he wants to start over again. Try something new. Try it a different way, not the player lifestyle way. And we've got serendipity. They're leaving things up to chance and hoping the universe will intervene and bring the two of you together. Wow, that's beautiful. That I hope for you guys. I absolutely do. Very much so. It's not easy being alone. Children are affecting this connection. Be patient and allow them to resolve things for the highest good of all. Maybe you have some children or he has some children, and children tend to be jealous and, not want anybody to be near their father, not want anybody to be near their mother, don't want to give y'all a chance to see if it works out. They want to be daddy's little girl. They want to be mama's little girl, or, vice versa. And then we have awakening. The awakening process has begun. They now hold a new understanding of love and recognize the connection. They're going through an awakening. The awakening process has begun. If you've given them time to be on their own, hate when I stutter. You've distanced yourself from them. They had no choice but to be in this hermit mode or the hangman mode where they're just there, sitting still. The universe is giving them some time out. And they've been watching you. They've been watching your social media to see what you post and get clues to know how to approach you, because they want to start all over again. They want to see if you would give them another chance. But that picture shows the fool walking away. Shows somebody walking away and not wanting to give them, turning their back on them. They want to message you and explain everything to you, but they know they have to do right by you. They know they have to do right by you. So they're like, well, I know what ways I have. This girl's got some horns up there, so she's a bit devilish. Not too kind, not too righteous. Unseen factors. There's more to this love story. Though you cannot see it now, there's still much more to unfold. Marriage was underneath that one. Grieving. They're stuck in grief, unable to see that they still have the power to create a positive change. No matter what's happened, collective, no matter what difficult thing you might have just gone through, something that you've been going through, I'm speaking for myself too, there is a positive change, Sometimes the hardballs that life throws at us, man, they knock us down. It's hard to get back up. Permanent mark. You left a permanent mark on their heart that can't be erased even if they tried. You will always be remembered. And even if they don't stay with you, and even if they don't come back, collective, know that you'll always be remembered by them. They, had some growing up to do still, and they weren't at your level. Building an empire. They see how their focus on material things hasn't made them happy, and only holding them back from love. And over here is the leap of faith. Leap of faith. They did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking that leap of faith. Okay, this is my last shuffle, okay, guys? And then I'll see what comes out. But your angels, spirit guides want you to know there's marriage. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. But maybe you're past that point, and thinking, well, if it didn't change in the past, what makes me think things are going to work out now? But you never know, guys. Twin flame. This could be your twin flame. You don't have to be or do anything for them to love you. Their higher self wants union as much as you do. You feel this connection with them. You feel this beautiful chemistry with them. So just make sure that what you're feeling is what they're feeling too. And you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to sense it. Power couple. They see that both of you have an equal exchange of power, which can make you unstoppable as a couple. So wow, if you feel, you'll feel it inside you if they love you, the way they talk to you, the way they respect you. You'll be able to feel it. Sometimes their actions don't match up with their words. So by their actions, it's easier to tell. And sometimes we don't want to see it. Sometimes we want to believe that they do love us. But just remember, don't cheat yourself, collective. Be discerning with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And don't cause yourself any harm in the long run. If they call you, if they tell you they care about you, if they're honest, that's when you know they love you. If they're not, if they're kind of standoffish and don't say much and they're not very clear and they're not very vocal about stuff and let you know, set the cards down on the table and let you know, hey, look, this is how I feel about you. I really like you. I want it to work out. What can I do for you? What do you need? What do you want? What do you want me to do? That kind of stuff shows you that they care about you. Not being quiet, not evading having conversations with you or letting you know they care about you. That's a really clear sign. Hopeful. They are opening themselves to love, allowing themselves to dream and plan because you give their life meaning. Passion ignited. Passion ignited. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it hard for them to know the difference between lust and love. And lust is not love. If that's what they have for you is lust, that's not love, collective. That will end really soon, and you'll stay there wanting more, wanting their love, wanting their attention, wanting their kindness, and it's not going to be there. And that kind of relationship is not beneficial for you. You have to want to do things together. See if I can get one more to pop out on its own. I'm really bad at making them pop out on their own. I'll just pull one out. Tired of waiting. Divine intervention. They are experiencing many tower moments in their life where it's helped them gain clarity on this connection. Things are just not working out the way they want them to, you know, and they're starting to realize, getting clarity. Maybe it's because I'm not giving, you know, you collective, they're not giving you an honest relationship. Taking aim. They have stepped into their power and taking actions towards you. They will not miss the mark this time. If they're serious, they'll come in the right way, collective. So let's clarify twin flame, okay, with this deck right here. The fairy tarot cards. You know, I know that fairies are not real, or, you know, maybe they are. I don't know. I've never seen one. But I love this deck. And you know how in the Lord of Rings they have that Liv Tyler, the beautiful girl, that's Aerosmith's daughter, come out as the elf. You know, she's got the pointed ears and she's so beautiful and so mystical and so magical. And she's just got this magic about her. You know, I just feel like somewhere in this world there could be something beautiful like that truly does exist. We just don't get to see it as humans. 10 of Winter. The resolution of difficulties. A weight lifted off your shoulders. The end of an addiction or codependency. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to take it. I know it didn't fall off. I know, fall out. I'm sorry. And my English is not that great. I apologize about that. So it says, justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end fair and objective decisions. Because you're making fair and objective decisions, you will win at the end, collective. Okay? Justice is going to come in your favor. The truth is going to come out. You're going to know the truth. You're going to realize the truth. You're going to find out the truth somehow about whatever you've been seeking the truth about. Something that happened in your life, somebody that wronged you, that did you wrong, that's been doing you wrong, you will find out. I don't know why I'm taking these, but I am. And it might be somebody from your past, 6 of Summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So you remember somebody maybe in a beautiful way, and the person might have, you know, done you wrong, might have hurt you, but you still remember them in a beautiful way. And I don't want to make this reading too long. This is my last candle that I have, so after this candle blows out, I'm going to try to use this one a little bit. Maybe I'll make another reading, maybe I don't, maybe I won't, but let's get one more out, okay, and then that's it. So it's somebody from your past, maybe, that you're going to get justice. Okay, life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Sometimes when the tower happens, something really bad that hurts us really bad and breaks our heart. What the devil means for your harm, God turns it around for your good. You know, what some of people's actions that bring you hurt and take away your chance of what you're building, what you're making, what you're doing with yourself. Maybe you started a project or something, and somebody or something or a situation, however you want to call it, gets in the way. It brings down the tower. This is the tower. This life experience is the tower. Something that happened all of a sudden, something horrible that happened all of a sudden, and it hurt you and it broke your heart. It's going to lead you to become a better person, because what Satan means for your harm, God turns it around for your good, and you end up elevating more than where you were already. elevating with your project, whatever you had, whatever you were building. Maybe you were doing something good for your family, and you love doing it. The Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. If you have a chance to help out those who are less fortunate, do it. God will bless you. And then we've got the Five of Summer, which is the Five of Cups. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Don't worry about what makes you scared or what worries you. You know, God is with you and He's going to help you. Whatever has happened that hurt you. The Five of Cups is something that happened, that you see the two cups in the front of you, which means a love connection with someone else that you're going to meet, or something good that's coming towards you. And you have those three cups where you had like maybe a third party or people, conspiring against you or whatever, and made you be in the Five of Cups. The regret, where there's, what's the point of crying over spilt milk, like they say, like Pam Tillis' song, right? I can't remember how the song goes, but it made me think of that, She says, you look like something that the cat drug in, Anyways, I'll have to listen to that song to remember the lyrics, but it's a beautiful song. Ten of Winter. Let's do Ten of Winter right quick. Okay? It's time to walk or run away. This situation no longer serves you and is merely holding you back. Sometimes endings are sad and sometimes they're a relief. Change can be stressful and intimidating, but trust that this is a healthy and necessary one. A necessary change. Drawing this card means that you have probably known for some time that you needed to move on, but you've been unable or unwilling to cut ties. Let go and set off on a journey toward a happier tomorrow. Set new goals for yourself. Make this a fresh beginning. Focus on the future, not on the past. A fairy is leaving the challenging land of winter for a warmer destination. Soon her troubles will be over. Additional meanings is the resolution of difficulties, the end of an addiction, a weight lifted off your shoulders, an emotional overreaction. When something ends, it's only a chance to make a better beginning of what wasn't going to work out to begin with, or you just did something wrong and you didn't cover all your, all your boundaries. You left something open and, the evil one came in and, put a wrench in your project that you had going on, did something mean and hateful. It only means that this difficulty is going to, help you to have an end of an addiction or codependency and help you to start something even more powerful, more rewarding, justice. Let's see justice. We try not to make the same mistakes that we've made in the past, so let's hope that that's what this Ten of Winter, which is the Ten of Swords, when somebody stabs you in the back, when somebody betrays you, when somebody hurts you really, really bad, then you end up crying, you go through the heartache, you go through the struggle, you go through the getting back up, and you do it in a much more graceful and powerful way. Justice. This is a time when it's important to stick to your principles. Trust that your opinions are correct. And time will make that And trust that your opinions are correct. And time will make that evident to everyone. Don't allow others to talk you out of your beliefs or priorities. Remember to be impartial and objective when asked to make choices that involve other people. However, objectively, I keep making mistakes. However, objectivity must also be countervailed with compassion. When this card is drawn, you can be assured that situations will turn out in your favor. Your side will be seen clearly in meditation, legal rulings, and decisions made by those in power. Our fairy twin stands before Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur. This sword has known to only avail those who were worthy and true of heart. You were minding your business, collective. You were doing, your own thing, living your own life. And somebody might have came to try to disrupt your happiness that you were having, that you were going through. So, the sword is going to avail you for being worthy and true of heart. Additional meanings of this card says, becoming clear on your goals, being an advocate for the truth, fair and objective judgments, making well thought out decisions, standing up for what's right, carefully reviewing documents before signing them. And then life experience number 16. Change can be disconcerting, but it doesn't have to be something to fear. You're loved by the divine, and whatever new opportunities come your way are meant to make your life richer and more fulfilling. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to provide signs that will lead you toward everything that's vibrant and uplifting. And by the way, I know I'm going to get off this subject of this life experience card, the Tower card, but as I read fairies, I thought to say this right quick. How do we know fairies don't exist? I mean, they were drawn by so many artists, and there's so many, things about fairies. What's to say they don't exist? What's to say they don't really exist, or some type of form of, these magical beings? So, let me read it again. And the fairies to provide signs that will lead you toward everything that's vibrant and uplifting. I'd like to think that there is some kind of magic in this world that we are not, aware of, but we feel it. Just like that Lord of the Ring movies. I love that movie. I love that part that they put in about the, that big beautiful ship when the Hobbit goes on that ship and takes off with all those magical people, those elf, I can't remember what they're called. It's so beautiful. Anyways, keep your eyes on the future. What transitions do you see coming? How might you plan and prepare in order to continue on your path to happiness? If you watch the skies for coming challenges, then you can weather any storm and move on to new, exciting, peaceful horizons. Our fairy friends stand before the Tor of Saint Michael, ready to pray for guidance and direction about the next step to take. And always try to pray for guidance and direction, even though you have to sit still for a little while, even though you have to not do something for a couple of days or weeks or whatever. God and the universe and all the saints that we have out there are guiding you and giving you direction when to step forward and move in faith and security, and know that you're being upheld by, powers that we cannot see. Just like we can't see God, we know He helps us, those of us who believe in Him, or your own God that y'all might have. Additional meanings of this card: the need for significant change, spiritual awakening, seeing the truth, releasing belief systems that no longer work for you, wake-up calls. Wow, this was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it that you had the Tower, the Justice, the Ten of Swords, which means, yes, there was an ending. Yes, somebody hurt you. Yes, somebody betrayed you. Yes, it hurts, but it gets you out of the blindfold where you didn't know, or you didn't realize, or you couldn't move ahead and start over fresh without somebody in your life that was going to do this betrayal, this Ten of Swords, and stab you in your back. It's a resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders because you're going to start new, something more beautiful, the end of an addiction or codependency. Okay, let me do the South Node, Life Depths. This is going to be a little bit longer reading, guys. I'm sorry. South Node, Life Steps. Whoops. Let me start right quick, okay? I'm not going to try to read it so fast because I don't want it to sound crazy. So I'm already nervous enough as it is. Karma, when properly understood, is just the mechanics through which consciousness manifests. By Deepak Chopra. The South Node, I hope I said that right. The South Node represents a karmic point in our charts where certain matters must be discharged or cast off in order to develop and move on toward greater things. The Southern Lunar Node is also called the Dragon's Tail, and this is where most past karma lies in the astrological chart. The South Node is the place where we are challenged and growth occurs through some kind of pain. At the same time, the South Node is realistic and is the area of the horoscope that shows how we can know and understand who we truly are. While the North Node opens doorways, the South Node represents karmic debts which can make life circumstances hard. But neither the North Node nor the South Node are all good luck or bad luck. In fact, when it comes to the nodes, what will be given is what has been earned. There is no other way of getting there without the toil and effort. The South Node is also a key to what has been left unfinished or unresolved in your life. What has been unfinished or unresolved in your life. What lies therein is what we bring from not only our childhood, but also past lives. When the South Node card turns up in a reading, it is a turning point. It is a time of ending and beginnings. Understand that there is something about to close that has been held in place for a long time. It's been left open for you to pass through, and it's been left open for a long time, waiting and waiting and waiting for you to come by and go through it. That's how I see it. Familiar ways will end, ushering you forward in new ways and through different developments. You are ready to step out of the rut and align yourself with a higher vision. You may be evaluating certain aspects of your life to realize there is no longer any connection there and that it is time to move on. Be assured you will have a stronger foundation for your next venture. Doors slam, but in recognizing what needs to end, it helps you to move on toward further maturity. A major turning point, which is a major turning point. This is a period to maximize the advantages of these changes. This is a period to maximize the advantages of these changes. Difficult though they may seem now, you will want to leave your comfort zone. You will want to leave your comfort zone and make as many new contacts as you possibly can. Even though the South Node is not as congenial as the North Node, they are still in balance, having things in common. So when you face resistance at a particular time, that is your South Node telling you, over here, there's a better way. Blocks and obstacles, especially in this case, are letting you know you are not on your right or golden path. So the South Node is telling you, hey, look this way. Come around over here this way. Don't go that way anymore. Come around this way. This is a better way. Blocks and obstacles, especially in this case, are letting you know you are not on your right path or your golden path. The South Node is all about being prepared for what comes next and what means being experienced. There's no winging it at this time, or your plans may truly sink. Sometimes when the South Node is activated, it will take several tries to get what you're after. You'll have to do it over and over and over again because you're learning. So it's going to take several tries. You could receive an unexpected rejection, one you weren't looking for. You could even be asked to do extra tasks while working longer hours. The good news is, even though things are a bit tough at the current moment, it is still an advantageous time because you're growing, guys. When tough things happen to us, we grow, we learn, we get wiser because we have to. We have no choice. Things aren't going great for us anymore. Things aren't just going just like we want them to. We have to come out of our comfort zone and become the warriors that we are, that God made us to be. You are about to hook up with people in your soul tribe. You are setting down a foundation for your future marvelous life. South Node card node in brief is restrictions, challenge, inborn gifts, dramatic sweeping change, doors closing while others open, breaking free of fetters, psychic breaks that bring on full potential. Endings, usually without long-term trauma, letting go, wake-up calls, repetition, skills performed without much thought or effort, deeply held beliefs, the law, karma, and karmic relationships, cause and effect, fate, previous states of existence, which you have failed to live up to so far, memories of previous lives, lessons not learned or processed, old patterns, the shadow side, what is beneath the surface, addictions, becoming trapped in a situation, feeling chained, unresolved conflicts, insecurity, depression, doubts, instincts, growth, thoughts and deeds, the soul's journey through space and time. And the corresponding tarot card is the Ten of Swords, is the Ten of Winter. The resolution of difficulties. That's beautiful. That's beautiful that this card would be the Ten of Swords and it came out. That's beautiful. Endings. The key ideas is endings, the closing of doors, beginnings, a shocking loss, but then a fresh start. And when something is done to you out of malice and hatefulness, God sees it. God saw it. He will give you a better beginning of what you lost. If it was a partner, He's going to give you a better partner. If He doesn't give you a better partner, He's going to give you a better life by yourself with more peace, more love that you can give to yourself. Somebody not disrespecting you, somebody not giving you a hard time, somebody not hurting your feelings. At least that's what happened to me. So maybe some of you guys can resonate with that. Maybe not. Hopefully not. But anyhow, we're going to make it. You're going to make it, collective. Everything's going to be beautiful in the future for you. Somehow, some way, things are going to align for the betterment of you, your family, your partner. I hope this was okay. It's been 33 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to my video, to this reading. I hope it was helpful. There's divine intervention going on with somebody that you love. There's a twin flame that came out. So thank y'all. There's sudden wealth. This says it's coming. Sudden wealth. I'm not going to take my time to read it on the Kipper deck because the Kipper guidebook, because I've taken too long already. But thank you guys. I love y'all. I wish y'all the best. I wish you happiness, health, and abundance. I try to eat a little bit better. I've been gaining so much weight. I'm going to try to, settle down on eating so much, but I can't. It's a little bit difficult. But anyways, I wish you guys the best. I thank each and every one of y'all who take the time to listen to my readings. I really do. I feel so much gratitude for you guys that have actually taken the time to listen to my readings. They're not as good as many others, but I love to do this. So if you're waiting for some kind of message, guys, news is on the way. Isn't that beautiful? Anyways, and then I saw May, maybe sometimes in May. Take care, and many blessings to you guys, your family, your kids. Take care. I'll see you on my next reading. Bye-bye.